The permit was approved, the contract was poured, everything was moving exactly the way it was supposed to move. And then on a Tuesday afternoon, one phone call changed everything. Barndominiums look simple from the outside. Steel frame, open floor plan, big windows done. But anyone who has actually gone through a boiled knows the truth. The simple looking ones are the result of 100 small decisions that all have to be right at the same time. And when even one of them is wrong, just one, the whole machine stalls. This is the story of a single measurement error. 4 inches, that's it. 4 inches that cost weeks of time, thousands of dollars, and very nearly ended a boil that had taken 2 years to plan. Here's what happened. The original blueprints called for a standard 10-foot sidewall height. The owners wanted that tall, airy feel that bardominiums do better than almost any other home style, and the plans reflected that, or so everyone thought during the framing stage. The contractor noticed something. The rough opening for the exterior doors had been dimension of the wrong datum line. In plain language, whoever drafted that particular detail had measured from the finished floor height instead of the subfloor height. Floor 4 inches sounds trivial, but in construction 4 inches in the wrong place is a domino. The doors would not meet code. The windows above the doors were now misaligned. The interior header heights had to be recalculated, and because the steel framing had already been welded, not bolted, welded, the correction was not a simple fix. The contractor had two options: accept a non code compliant opening and fight with the inspector later, or cut back to steel, re-weld, and delay the project by 3 weeks. They chose the harder option. The right option. Now here's where most videos about bardominium builds stop. They show you to mistake, maybe show you the fix, and move on. But the real lesson is not in the error, it's in what the error reveals. That Boyle had a qualified contractor, an experienced drafter, and an owner who received the plans multiple times, and still a 4-inch mistake lived in the drawing long enough to reach the framing stage. That does not mean anyone was incompetent. It means construction has layers of complexity that does not forgive assumption. The lesson is not check your measurements. Everyone says that the lesson is boiled, a process where checking is automatic, not heroic, where no single person's attention is the only line of defense between a good outcome and a costly one. For Bardominium specifically, this matters more than people realize, because Bondo builds often involve hybrid teams: a steel erector here, a residential framer there, a conservator or sub who has never worked with a post frame structure before. When the people on your job site are not used to working together, the gaps between their expertise become the places where errors hide. The owners eventually got their 10-foot side walls, the doors passed inspection. The finished home looks exactly like what they dreamed, but they will tell you without Hesitation that Tuesday phone call aged them. Now you may have noticed the images in these videos are AI generated and maybe they bother you. Maybe it makes you want to scroll past. But consider this, the research behind what you just heard is real. The construction principles are real. The financial consequences are real. Whether the image on screen was photographed or generated does not change whether the information helps you avoid a 3 week delay and an emergency wardrobe on your own boil. You are not here for the pictures, you are here because you are building something that matters. Don't let 4 inches take that from you.